Hi, this is me, and this video I'm going to tell you is I'm going to introduce you about acting and casting calls and so on. In this case, we're going to do both, acting and modeling. First, one thing you need to know is experience, because a lot of time that agencies or a school, in this case, you need to have some kind of education background. There's no ifs or buts. You need to have that information. I happen to like acting since I was 4 years old, so I've been acting since 4. I did home videos, first thing I did, and then later on I was 8 years old starting stage acting. Now, I first started acting when I was in school, so first thing what you do is get some experience under your belt. That's the big key there. Get involved, some kind of community. Playhouse is one of them you can do. Stuff like that. I can tell you the big important thing you need is you need a headshot, knee shot, and a full body length shot. You need your stats, and what your stats is basically like what size you are. Like my shirt and my whole body size is a size 4. In my case, I'm considered to be a size 6 in pants, or for shorts, I'm considered to be size 4. For shoes, I'm considered to be a size 5 in heels, or sneakers, I'm considered to be a size 7. First thing I'm going to talk about is pictures. This is a big deal because you need it. First of all, prices. You need to understand about money issues, because when it comes to acting, you're talking about a lot of money to spend. Especially with this day economy, you need to compare prices. I went to John Casablanca's, and that's how I got my first. That's how I learned. What I discovered is that you don't have to spend a lot of money for photos. Okay, for instance, I went to Tana Brackins, and I'm going to show you who Tana Brackins is. Tana Brackins is a photographer, and she does things a lot more cheaper. However, that you do need to know your makeup, how to put on your makeup, basic stuff. You need to know your concealer. I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit of everything, so kind of saves you time and money when you go to those acting and modeling schools. First of all, you need to know about your shade. The shade has to be the exact same color of your face, and that in order to cover your vein. That's a biggie. Concealer, it's like a stick, a concealer you use, and you go around your eyes or your nose, whatever your redness part of your face is. If you have zits, cover up the zits, etc. Eyeliner to fix your eyes, of course you're a girl. If you're a boy, you don't need to worry about makeup at all. You don't need to worry about anything like that. You do have to keep your hands clean. I'm going to show you. All clean. No colors in the nails. Biggie. Because when you get into modeling or acting, they want to keep everything clean. Nothing distracting. No logos. Basically, when I mean a logo, it's no words on your shirt. See what I'm wearing? Plain colors. They want plain color shorts or pants. Depends what it is. A plain skirt will be fine. That will be perfect. Another thing, the key. I'm going to show you a headshot of mine. Okay, it's the current one. This is my headshot from Tana Brackins. Now, I got this for about $50 each. The photo shoot progress is actually free. You just have to let her know. So that's my thing. I did it because I was a Miss Congeniality and I won the pageant. And then of course you need your resume, and I binned off the address because for safety issues. Okay, but this is what your resume would look like. They need to know your resume. They have to know. Basically, it's like, they need to know your history. Your bios, etc. You need to know that. Biggie. So at least now you need your headshot. And then you need portfolios. Okay, portfolio, it's like a resume. Okay. In this case, it's more graphic details of what you have done. So it's almost like you're going through a science project. Let's say you're going to school and you're doing a project. Well, they want to know how much things you have done. Because it's good to have a resume, but they need to see more detail, basically. I had got into dancing when I was 16 all the way up to, 17 all the way up to, 16 up to 17. So, I have some stuff here. I'm going to show you what I have done. First, this is your portfolio. So this is what I have done. This was a fashion show I have done to help for the hospital for needy children with illnesses. I was in Murderers for the Birds. This is, the location, etc. like I do. So basically like that, you need to have a resume and a portfolio. A lot of experience, you need a lot of connections, you have to talk to people. You need to have an agent. And you do have to watch out for scams out there. You really have to watch out for no good people, basically. And just basically be careful. Never be there alone. Be a friend, parent, family member, aunt, etc. Something like that. This is beyond another thing. And it's a must deal. Get a big notebook. Of all the casting calls that you have typed out, or in this case, I got a newsletter in the past. They don't do this anymore. They used to have a newsletter through John Casablanca, which I like that, and I wish they continued. But this is what I do. You keep their logs, basically, your information, of their information, basically. So next time when they do more gigs, or you hear about it, you can go here and you can also communicate. So their emails. I figured this out because one time I was going through Nioxin, and one of the emails that I have tried to send, actually, it was blocked off, and I lost the email, unfortunately. And it was a big loss, because that was a big, her name is Donna Maggie, and it was such a great experience for me. And I actually got paid, so it's really good. I think that's about it. I can tell you. So, for auditions, read a bunch of scripts. And practice, get into the character, look in the mirror, start looking at a mirror. Analyzing actors' emotions. Start to look at people around you. How do they feel? Or how do you react to other people, basically? Again, a lot of it is just training. You can go to acting school. I was in acting school called Bravo. But a lot of it is just experience. So just practice, practice, practice. Church is a biggie. You can do that. Church is a biggie because it's you basically go there and it's for free. Basically, I think church is the best way to go. Talents, if you want to do music, singing is a good one. Church, again, it's a good idea, just to get to know people. let's see. I'm trying to think of. You can also look in the internet for casting calls. You have to be very careful again because there are a lot of scams out there. But there is some legit stuff. You can try like agencies. You can try Alexa Model. I heard it's pretty good. But you do need to have some experience under your belt, and you have to ask people around. Maybe ask photographers. Photographers knows a lot sometimes. You can work for them. Volunteer to be a model for their photo shoots, basically, and just say in your in your resume saying, I was a model for somebody. So it's at least they know you did have some experience, but you don't get paid. But it's it's better than nothing. So, and then for acting, don't look at the camera. Big huge thing. Don't look at the camera. You look past the camera. You can look at the other person. In my case, is you can use index cards and put it at the mirror. And the index cards represents the camera. Don't look at the camera. So basically, look at the opposite direction, or look at, instead of looking at the card, because that's basically the camera. You can also look at maybe, for instance, let's say it's on the right hand side. Well, instead of you going to the right, you can look at the left. Or you can, or if the card that you stick onto in the mirror is on the left, you can look at the right. See what I'm getting? Anyway, I think that's about it to tell you. A lot of it is practice, read monologues, go on the internet. Again, you can go to church. They tell you a lot. 2020 is a good one. That's in Victoria's Life Church. I had tried it out, and but it's a big competition. You have to really work hard. It's a very competitive field, and that's all I can tell you. So I hope you like this video, and I hope this is good info for everything, and have a good day.